Hey, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. Yep, definitely has been a good week for me. I've been away. I'm sure you've noticed. I said in my vlog right at the end. So you true viewers who saw that, great job. I went to my Duke of Edinburgh Silver Award. It's not gold, it's not bronze, but silver. I'm pretty damn set in the middle. So I'm going to do a quick explanation on what the DV is. DV is it's basically just a giant walk, hike / camping trip. I don't know what the actual explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's not awful. It's pretty enjoyable. And as I said that, I'm kind of also just trying to describe my gameplay here. I'm using the MP5K with Wii Remote, so don't hate if it's a bad score. I think it's like 30 for something, 30 for 10. It's in team deathmatch, whatever. Good for me. Well, it's not good for me. It's alright with me with Wii Remote. I think that's my second game of the day. But yeah, I've just gone completely off topic. So DV. DV is where you go walking, and we covered about 60k, I believe, in about 3 days. For those of you keen walkers out there, you're probably like, wow, you noobs. Trust me, it's not like walking on the pavement. Let's put it that way. It was in the north. It was in the Lake District. It was just really hilly, even though it's called Lake District. It's not even the Peak District, to be honest. But the main reason people do DV is to put it on their UCAS, and their UCAS is it's like a personal statement which you use to apply for university. And I'm sure you guys in America have like an equivalent for college or whatever you want to call it. But over here we have a UCAS. So what you put in your UCAS, you put like your sports and whatever. For some reason it shows that you're more capable of going to university than other people. Like, if you get A's and somebody else gets A's, but you say you've done DV silver and they've done DV bronze, I don't know, they're gonna pick the gold guy because they just like stuff like that. I don't know. Something weird. It's like if you're in a sports team and you're a captain, it's like, yes, that shows leadership. We're gonna invite you to our university. It's really quite strange, to be honest. I have a name for those people, and they're UCAS whores. So if you see people who do all the sports, all the extracurricular activities, yeah, just call them UCAS whores. Simple as. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly talk about the weather on DV, and I know it's like, oh, what do you think of the weather? It's really not like that. The weather up there was freaking hot. This is the north. The north. And for those of you who are outside the UK and don't know what the north is pretty much everywhere above a quarter up. That's how I see it. Everywhere above Essex is the north for me, or above Norfolk is the north, above East Anglia or whatever. So all you Manchester people, Scottish, Newcastle, Geordies, that's it, not Newcastleians, you Geordies, you Scousers, all you lot, you are the north for me. That's just how I see it. And when I see the north, I see grey, deprived, very cold. It really wasn't like that. The north is nice. It is a very nice place to go. I think it was about 24 degrees the whole of the time we were there. And for you Americans, you're like, 24 degrees, that's not very hot. Yes, well, we're English and we get hot very easily. Our average is probably about, we find 20 degrees, we find probably about 18 degrees hot. If that comes up on the weather, we're like, woo, it's going to be a nice day. It's time for a picnic. That is our instant reaction to nice weather. But yeah, it was so hot, and I have to admit I prefer the cold when I'm hiking or camping or whatever, because it was so hot that we had to worry about water. And last time when I did my practice, it was so cold we didn't have to do that because we had buckets of it just coming on our head from the sky. But it was mental. Yeah, I think I drank about 2 litres. I am carrying these 2 litres, by the way. I've got like a 60-litre backpack, carrying all the gear, like the transiers, which are like the stoves and whatnot, all my clothes and everything. I didn't actually bring that many clothes because I didn't want to like weigh myself down. But my bag, I think my bag may have been the heaviest in the group, so you know, whatever. I was a bit slow, and no, what was I actually talking about? I was talking about, fucking hell, I've just spoke about naming everything in my bag. Oh well, I've just lost what topic that was talking about. I'll just move on to something else. But yeah, not funny. The annoying thing was, on the coach trip up there, and the tube journey, which was about it took us 12 hours to actually get to the north. The North, oh dear. It took us about 12 hours to get there. And on the coach trip, I lost my asthma pump. I'm an asthma sufferer. I have a terrible small muscle tissue, you know. For you non-biology people, you won't know what that is, but it's the small muscle tissue which kind of expands or closes or whatever that gives you asthma. And I lost my pump on the day before we even started hiking. So I'm on these mountains without an asthma pump, and I'm like wheezing away, just like thinking I'm gonna die. But you know, I had a handy friend who doesn't have asthma really, but he has an asthma pump, so I got to use his. Yeah, he had an old-fashioned one. I went with my high-tech one. So I'm gonna be like without an asthma pump for a while. Oh god, this is wrapping up too quick. So Davey, we went with 2 girls and 3 boys. 3 guys. I'm gonna say 3 guys. I'm not. Yeah, oh fuck it. I'm just completely ruined this topic. We're gonna have to go over 2 episodes now. So DV part 1 is this, alright? Because I have too many things to talk about. I love getting sidetracked. So, what do you guys think is the acceptable age to stop calling someone a boy? Yeah, this is really confusing. The fact that I don't want, like, I know conversations do come up when you're like, yes, I'm a boy. You're like, you can either say I'm a boy, I'm a man, I'm a guy. But it's incredibly awkward. You're like, yes, I'm a man. Just I'm not sure. I think a man for me is probably 18. I think that seems alright. Although 16 you are legal in one way. And I'm not going to say that. Fuck it, you're legal to consent, whatever. So yeah, and 18 you're legal to drink over here. So I think 18 you're pretty much legal to everything. Whereas in America, you only become a man when you're 21. Fuck you, yeah. Sit down. You ain't got nothing on us Europeans. Yeah. So yeah, quick double headshot. Yep, that's it about the gameplay. I won't say much more. So this has been part 1. I went with 2 guys, 2 girls, and 2 other guys. There we go. I'll go with that. And it was fun. I thought the girls would be incredibly slow, but actually I was incredibly slow. Yeah, who would have thought it? I'm not a great hiker. I haven't got much of a stamina. So yeah, this is part 1. I will actually go into more detail. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. It's going to turn out awful. But 30 for 10, 3.0, whatever. We're remote action, and I'll see you guys in the next episode, which should be up tomorrow probably. Alright, bye.